Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It is AD back with another reaction for today. Today's reaction, we about to get into the anime side of things. As you can see by the title of the screen, we got when anime mentors showcase their power in front of their student. So without further ado, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tune in, hit that bell to get notified of my videos, and also make sure you share with your friends, family, and whoever you love, because trust me, I'm telling you, trust me, they're going to watch it. And without further ado, let's get it started.
The anime mentor. What words or descriptions come to your mind when hearing that set of words? Perhaps someone who serves as a hero's guide and best friend, or maybe the sacrificial lamb to make some villain look oh so powerful. Whatever the case may be, we can all agree on one thing: anime mentors are badass. That's why for today's list we're going through some of my favorite moments when the anime mentor just shows off his strength in front of the student. After all, one of the easiest ways to get this upstart kid to trust you is to show them that you mean business.
Yes, sir. Bro, when he pulled that scythe out, oh my god. I'm like, okay, it's just a scythe. That nigga took every one of them chimera ants out. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He said, shing, that Joe saying yung killed every chimera ant on that field. And there was a lot of them too. Oh my god. He was different.
Hunter x Hunter is one of my all-time favorite shows, and while the first person most fans would think of when it comes to mentors is Biscuit, I feel like Kite's pretty underrated. One of the most cold-hearted mentors in the series, Kite showed his mettle when he leads the team into battle against the Chimera Ants. Running into the Hagio division, Gon and Killua get tested through individual battles against the enemies. For Kite, all he needs is his scythe, and the entire division gets wiped out in one fell swoop.
One swoop. Mind you, he did it in a perfect line. He said, sing, burst, top, cut him down. That was crazy. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I was like,
Yami often puts on a show, an episode.
I think that moment and a bunch of others made Hunter x Hunter my favorite. Hunter x Hunter, my top anime of all time. It was just like, so this is what we doing now? Okay, my bad.
Episode 49 is his crowning moment. Among the shonen mentors, I really like...
My man said, ha! Cut that joint in half. I'm like, you really like that? Okay, my bad.
Yami, because he gives off that rough edge. There are mentors who look badass, but Yami takes it a step further and shows how badass he was with Dark Cloak Dimension Slash. It's a power that's so strong that it's capable of cutting dimensions, dwarfing whatever Veto can throw at him. There's no kill the overkill, and seeing Yami just put this elf down in such a dominant fashion is a real thrill. Everyone just looks on in amazement at the power of their captain. They're in good hands, and as long as Yami is around, they know they can have someone to rely on while they strive to grow stronger.
Bro, Yami like that. He really like that. I'm not like a Black Clover fan, but like I've watched scenes. I'm like, Yami really like that. Why he got one of the corniest teams? Like, why he got when I heard of the Black Bulls, they making it seem like they just trash. I'm like, Yami really like that. My bad. I was disrespecting your name for a minute.
Let's continue with the new gen Shonen Train with Benimaru versus Infernal Demon.
Bro, him too? He really like that. Come on now. You see what he doing right now? He said to a blast. That joint could have took out a couple houses, like, for real. He said easy. And then he proceeded to whoop his ass. Do that whole episode.
Quite the underrated moment right here, as Shinra and Arthur find themselves in quite the fight against the infernal demon, who...
My man's doing... Go back.
Right here, as Shinra and Arthur find themselves in quite the fight against...
Bro, he did a simple karate... He did a simple martial arts move. I ain't gonna say karate. But like, he did one of a simple martial arts move. He basically rolled him, grabbed his wrist, rolled. That's it. That's supposed to be a powerful demon right there. That's supposed to be a powerful inferno right there. Why you getting treated different like that? He didn't even use, mind you, he didn't even use no fire ability. All he did was a simple martial arts move. That's bad. That's bad. On your part,
infernal
that's
demon,
bad.
who else should show up but Benimaru himself? To Benimaru, this fight is personal. With this powerful foe in front of him, he simply flexes his power while Shinra and Arthur watch on. Easily turning away the demon's attacks, Benimaru holds back out of concern for the town before deciding to take the battles to the skies. Here, he finally gets a chance to obliterate the enemy with his awe-inspiring sun wheel.
Different.
People have been applauding the sound direction.
Mind you, those mobs. Those are mobs. Those are mobs. That's bad. That's bad.
And I think that it does add to the moment so much. That bass alone is one of the most awesome and satisfying sounds you could hear from Fire Force. And it's the perfect complement to watching Benimaru nonchalantly take the enemy down.
My man said, I'm gonna need to borrow this real quick. Killed him right there. I'm like, that's what we doing? Okay, right, you got it.
Rayleigh's Conqueror's Haki deserves a mention.
Bro.
There's so much that you can do with so little. Do you believe that saying? You sure as hell can believe it after seeing...
Bro, when you really tough, when they look over like, who was that? You just walk out the shadows. You tough after that. I'm sorry. Every G from anime, every powerhouse from anime does that. I'm telling you right now. If you don't believe me, you must be lying. They always got some grand entrance that's like, it's not needed, but it's tough. Come on now.
Rayleigh's Conqueror's Haki in the auction house. Rayleigh, contrary to expectations,
if I was there, I'd be like, is that a nigga with a flip-flop? Who that? Who is that old nigga? I'm like, who is that?
Didn't have the most explosive entry at first glance, but the sheer mystery of his silhouette entering the scene more than makes up for it. It even feels quite ominous.
Mind you, he proceeds to look around though. He like, okay. Okay.
And when he does finish his entry, all he needed was one Conqueror's Haki to clean house. There's just that sense of wonder, and I dare say dread in the character's expressions. There's that eerie feeling of, what the hell just happened?
For
real. And it really kept the fans guessing when it comes to Rayleigh's true strength. Now that, my friends, is how you build hype with just one very pivotal moment. What an amazing debut for Rayleigh.
Bro, one glance does that. Bro, this... Once you got that, bro, you are alpha. You are alpha now. As soon as you walk in the room, people falling. They like, oh, that's a real alpha. Come on now, bro. If people had that, some people in real life got that. Come on now. We not even talking about they falling. They just like, oh, the energy different. Oh my god, bro, that's him. Him. Rayleigh is him. Look how he falling. That's bad. That is bad.
Saitama versus Genos is a rather unique application. You see, while most mentors show off their power by fighting villains and enemies in front of their protege, Saitama and Genos do it quite differently. Instead of enemies feeling the full brunt of said mentor's power, it's Genos who offers to do it, wanting to see the extent of Saitama's power. This is a rather unique setup for a mentor showing his protege his power, but it works. I was a bit worried as to...
And I feel so bad. It's like, we knew, like, I'm like, all right, Genos might put some hands on it. Then I thought about it. I'm like, nah, he can't. It's no, because he was showcasing all that. I'm like, yo, he thorough. Until Saitama hit him with the, and mind you, it didn't even connect, but the force behind him, it was just like, all right, man, you got it. You could have killed me right there. You got it.
To how the battle would drag on due to Saitama's one-hit KO gimmick and all, but we surprisingly got quite the entertaining performance that shows Genos' determination. This is a battle that clocks in at almost 5 minutes, which I think also serves as a testament to Genos' strength. It's a friendly spar with not a lot of high stakes, but it also gives us a taste of what the two could do to each other.
He could have ended his life right there. Yo, his life was on the line. after he did that kick, right there, his life was on the line. Oh my God, it was just bad. It was bad.
Enjoying the video so far? I'd like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, ring the bell, and be here the next time I upload more countdown videos. That's enough for now. It's time to get going again.
Yes, sir. That Joe said, got him. Got him. Yo, when I saw that move, oh my God. He said, almost got you. He said, I'm right. He literally said, I'm right there. Who the you think you are? Come on now. Oh, I'm your sensei. You think you gonna do that to me? Come on now. You must not know. Come on now. Watch your back.
It's nice to look now.
He did it dirty. That Joe said, I got you. That Joe said, oh, boom, got him. Come on now. I'm your sensei. What? Don't ever disrespect me like that.
Once again, where it all began. It's so refreshing after so many videos focusing on the final war arc and Madara, you know. For most of the series, we've heard of how great Minato was and all, but we've never actually seen that strength in action. That is, until the flashback arc, which shows us important groundwork on how the Nine Tails in Naruto came to be. Tobi, at this point of the timeline, was one of the most powerful characters around, and it showed in the battle. With all of his power, even Minato struggled to land a hit, but with some ingenious tactics and possibly the most epic Rasengan in the series so far, the fourth Hokage defies all odds and finally forces Tobi to escape. Coolest mentor and coolest dad? You get both in Minato. Not to mention being super smart too. Who else can devise a counter to the very overpowered Kamui on the fly?
Bro, that gotta be one of the coolest scenes. I got that scene right here. Ooh, I don't want to take it down because I don't want to mess it up. But like, I got it on the joint. I got it on the joint. So the joint is up there. So y'all gonna see the joint very soon. But like the joint right there, yes, I got it. I got that scene right there. That's one of the coolest scenes in anime by far. I'm gonna just stamp it. I'm gonna stamp it right there.
Taking on Nomu may have been one of the best highlights of early My Hero Academia. What a way to close out the first part of My Hero Academia. There's no bigger test for our heroes than an outright battle of survival against some of the toughest villains there is. And it seems like our heroes are in for certain doom until All Might arrives.
Bro, All Might really eating that though. Like, he went toe-to-toe with, Nomu. He was going toe-to-toe with Nomu. They were just, like, he was eating them joints. I'm like, okay. My bad, oh my, I didn't know he was like that.
This is pretty much just a punch-harder fight. However, one can't overlook the emotions the scene evoked when put together. The build-up to the actual fight together make a great moment. From All Might's appearance as a beacon of hope and how he just casually talks down and beats down the Nomu, it's just so satisfying. This is a scene that never gets old. I personally think that All Might has some scenes down the line that one-up this in terms of awesomeness, but it's here where we first get a glimpse of how far ahead the world's symbol of peace is. He's pretty much Deus Ex Machina incarnate around this time, and his save remains one of my favorites from shonen anime. After all of that,
that's definitely a W scene in My Hero for real.
Let this soft mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth, and never need a dentist again.
I don't want to see.
People are fixing.
Ew, come on, man.
After all of that, we take a look at Tengen versus.
Tengen disrespectful. When he came in, he said, Campy, you're too weak. I'm sorry. Then when her brother came in, he was like, oh, this shit just got serious. Get him. He went right at him. Oh my God.
This is Daki. One of the biggest moments of Demon Slayer's Red Light District arc gives us the Upper Moon Daki taking on the Kamado siblings. Yep, you heard that right. Nezuko finally gets a chance to shine as she...
Mind you, you see how calm he is at first? He's calm as ever at first. He like, nah, she weak. I ain't gonna deal with her. I ain't gonna do it to her. So I'm gonna just chill here until she attack me. I'm gonna chill here and talk to Deku real quick.
Engages in combat against one of the most powerful.
I said Deku. Tanjiro, my bad. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Demons that the series has shown so far, and it's a fight that took everything from them. Even with Nezuko's awakened powers, the siblings still had their hands full dealing with Daki. In an epic battle that could have gone either way, the Gamados come out on top, but not before sustaining.
Mind you, she was putting hands on. Nezuko was putting hands on this woman. I'm like, you get beat up by a little girl, you out of pocket. Come on, man, you can't lose to a little girl like that. My bad, I ain't gonna do that to you. A young adult, come on, man, you gonna lose to a young adult? You probably like what, 1,000? You just losing. Come on, you out of pocket. You supposed to be an upper moon too. That's sad.
Injuries. The bad news, Daki's still ready to go for more. The good news, it opens for Tengen to come in and finish the job. I almost felt like adding this moment was cheating because Tengen just came in for the last hit, but considering that the siblings at full strength are unable to completely eliminate Daki, it just shows the difference in power between them and a pillar. Tengen's boast afterwards is pretty cool too. That's way too easy, isn't it? Suspiciously so. These guys, they're gonna be in for a real surprise. The time that he came in fast, boom, turned his head. Her head started coming off. Come on now. When did he find time to do that? He too quick for that. Come on now, he too swift. He too swifty for it. That's just bad. That's to wrap up today's list, we
had a hand on her knees like this. On her thighs like this. Oh my god, that's bad. You supposed to be an upper moon too. That's sad.
Gojo versus Jogo. When I first saw Gojo, I knew we were in for something special. He has that whole laid-back and cool attitude along with the accolades to go with it. He made one hell of a first impression in the very first episode, and I knew that it was only a matter of time before he'd break out as one of the anime...
Man, you hit all palm with it. He said, hus. He going crazy. Mind you, he proceeded after this. He left him what, in a whole poop pond, lake, whatever that shit was. He left him right there. Went to go get my mans. He said, all right, let's go. I'm gonna take you somewhere real quick. They came back, finished him off. That was bad. Come on now, you had all that time to leave.
Favorite mentor figures, and that he did when he and Yuji encountered Jogo. Jogo quickly goes on the attack and seemingly finishes Gojo off in one hit. However, the badass teacher brushes it off like nothing and proceeds to do the same thing to the next attacks that the curse can throw at him. When Yuji and he got caught in the domain expansion, it didn't even faze Gojo one bit. In what looked to be a very dangerous and deadly fight, Gojo casually breezes through it, flexing and turning this whole affair into a freaking tutorial session where he can teach Yuji more about domain battles. There wouldn't be a bigger mentor flex than that. That's got to do it for my top moments of mentors showing off their power to their students. I'd love to know your favourite among them, and I'm curious if you've got more suggestions too. Before you leave, don't forget to drop a like and check out the channel for more amazing content. Be sure to drop by my social media as well. You can support the channel through Patreon or come join the community at Discord. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
No problem. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tune in, hit that bell to get notified of my videos, and also make sure you share it with your friends, family, and whoever you love, because trust me, they're going to watch it. And without further ado, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.